mentorship. So let's say you have my team and you have Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler, because you're a fantastic general manager. What you would do is, on the left side, you pick a mentee, so someone that's going to get mentored by the mentor. And then on the right side, you're going to pick the mentor. Now, each mentor can mentor one mentee at a time and up to 3 badges. So what I would recommend is look for the badges that the mentor has.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Norman Powell out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Jones in at the point. And for Chicago, we've got Kevon Looney. Zach Lavine out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Simons in at shooting guard. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
And there it is for him.
Well, how about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
There's Simons with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Powell against Lavine. The drive by Powell. That one goes. Count it.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Poole outside. Here's Lavine for 3. The rebound by Melton. Here's Powell into the lane. And Powell with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Williamson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Buries it from 3.
That's such a beautiful high-arcing jump shot from Zach Lavine.
Pass to Powell. Back to Melton. Shoots over Simons. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Chicago gets called for the foul.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic, DeAnthony Melton.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And Lavine, here we go. And Lavine throws it down.
Well, bit by bit, Zach is becoming physically tougher, which makes you mentally tougher.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Melton finds Powell. Melton against Simons. Allen outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's gotten his second bucket.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, B.A. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards, and there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jared Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game.
Now here's Lavine. Give him 8 points now. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Allen. Over Looney.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
That's good from Williamson. He's off on the second. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 6. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this timeout. Every night it seems to be different.
Orlando calls timeout. Zach Lavine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Now here's Jones, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Looney passes to Williamson. Poole from long range. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. To halt the run, got a piece of it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The shot by Looney, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Knocked loose. Kicks it out to Williamson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Lavine.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Powell. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Lavine. Williamson passes to Poole. Yep, count it. Poole's got 5 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Powell's shot is off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Simons. On the wing, Lavine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here's Jones. No made baskets yet. Here's Allen. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And the Magic call time here. Zach Lavine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Some changes for Chicago. Richards is checked in for Looney. Burks comes in for Lavine. And it's Jones in for Poole. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Massey, he's checked in for Allen. Payton comes in for Powell. Beasley's checked in for Melton. And Mitchell's subbed in for Jones. Back to Burks. Shoots over Beasley. The rebound by Payton.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
With the drive. Blocked! Outside Burks. Here's Simons. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Well, you got to say, Doris, in the last few years, we've seen fantastic MVP races in the league.
What we have seen, B.A., is several players, not one or two, but several players play at an MVP level in multiple seasons. And to me, that adds intrigue to the end of the season. The race has really gone up to the final couple of weeks of the season. Just high-level basketball, and you love that it's that competitive.
Now here's Beasley. The offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Offensive rebound. Simons. Good D by Payton. And for the Magic, they're shooting only 37% early. Here's Beasley. Mitchell, the pass to Beasley. Here's Payton. Blocked. Outside Burks. Outside Jones. Pass to Burks. Wing shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Bulls lead by 17.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Mitchell misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now here's Burks. Guarded by Payton.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Orlando grabs the miss. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And here's the fast break. Ball's going up the court. Flushes it down to finish the break.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Beasley. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Burks. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Burks against Beasley. And he sinks the 11-footer.
The assertive mid-range jumper from Beasley right there. You want to take away the 3 of the drive, I'll step into that sweet spot.
Out to the right wing. Williamson for 3. Here's Richards. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Beasley for 3. Here's Bassie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shot on the wing. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From the line, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This guy is maybe one of the most dangerous shooters in the history of the league. Defense doing everything it can. Durant says, this is my game.
Burks passes to Jones. Got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Bulls. On the court for the Magic, Tyus Jones is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Lavine. Up and in on the layup. Lavine's got 21 points in the game.
Well, Lavine able to take on the contact there and still finish. That's a tough shot.
So it's Orlando now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Jones. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Jones against Jones. Outside Jones. And he lobs it up top. The lob. Very well done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. On the wing, Lavine. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lavine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Durant with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Looney passes to Lavine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Melton passes to Allen. And he can't get that one. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Lavine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Zach Lavine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Durant against Morris. Durant, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Lavine. Jones has got 5 points.
Well, Lavine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
And now the Bulls in transition. Pass to Morris. The 3 is up. Goes back up. And it's Looney getting it to go. Looney's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now here's Powell. 11 points for him last game against Chicago.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the inside, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Massey, he's checked in for Orlando. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. 5th, Orlando.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. On the wing, Jones. Here's Poole. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the consistency of Marcus Morris year in, year out. You know what you're going to get from him, Doris.
And B.A., that is a luxury that coaches will take on a nightly basis. What you get with Marcus is a fearless shot taker, a willing defender, and somebody who understands how to compete nightly.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Jones finds Looney, shoots over Allen. The shot by Looney, no good. The ball's knocked loose. The Magic have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's the teardrop. Jones misses.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Looney's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Poole's got 9.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And yep, it's good.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Pass to Morris. Fires from deep. Powell pulls it in. And Orlando shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. And that one's good. Give him 8 points now.
Big-time athleticism when hops by Norman Powell allows him to get to his shot.
To the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Richards is checked in for Chicago. Burks comes in for Poole. Payton's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Jones. That free throw good from Lavine.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Melton passes to Bassie. Back to Melton. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Payton. Lavine with some nice D.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Richards. He has 6. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Allen's got 14 points.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
On the wing, Burks. Pass to Jones. Back to Richards. Here's Lavine for 3. He drops it from range. Lavine's got 35.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Stolen by Jones. And here's Burks. Melton covers. Left side, Lavine. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Mitchell. The layup misses. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Lavine throws it down.
Lavine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Melton, here we go. Blocked! Burks against Mitchell. Richards. Morris outside. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Lavine. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Lavine's got 40 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
On the wing, Burks. Back to Lavine. 4-3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable,
2 minutes
B.A.
remaining in the first
Unbelievable.
half. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Jones. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 7.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Jones against Mitchell. Down low. Intercepted. Jones against Mitchell. Lavine passes to Jones. Now Morris. Back to Jones. Pass to Lavine. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Magic. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Puts it up from 12. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Payton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Allen against Morris. 5 on the clock. Melton passes to Allen. The Magic need to put one up here. And another miss by Orlando.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Now here's Lavine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And let's not forget about the assists. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Melton passes to Allen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shooting for Orlando, Jarrett Allen at the line for 1.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jarrett Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Morris outside. Back to Burks. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Bulls out in front, just dominating this one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
47. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Zach Lavine was the man in the first. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming and flowing the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Looking at Orlando, Shaq, your thoughts?
Definitely they need to get out when the three-point shooters and contest. Ball is killed. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach Lavine has been sensational.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Zion Williamson out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Zach Lavine. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Now here's Durant. Melton outside. Driving to the basket. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Lavine. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Poole against Jones. Over Poole. Jones misses. And it's Poole with the ball for Chicago. On the wing, Lavine. Three-pointer, no good. And for the Magic, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Left block shot on the way. And the bucket is good from Powell in deep. Powell's got 10 points.
How about the pull-up game of Norman Powell? Gets space and separation off the dribble.
Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Williamson finds Lavine. Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Williamson. Lavine with it. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Powell for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Lavine. And again for 3.
He is unstoppable. It's again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes. Jones, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Now here's Poole. 9 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Jones. And it's Poole with a rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Lavine gets the bucket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Powell. Oh, and Lavine with a block.
Wow, solid swat from Lavine. Coaches and teammates appreciate when he's engaged on the defensive end.
From the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Allen can't get it to go. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. Look forward to that. Thanks, Allie. Snatched up. Here's Allen. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Simons passes to Lavine. And a miss there on the triple. Magic shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Anthony Simons.
Well, Norman Powell knows his role, and that is to be aggressive on the offensive end. Great job drawing contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the Bulls making a change here. Richards is checked in. Massey, he's checked in for Orlando. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Orlando ball.
Looking now at some numbers for Kevin Durant. Jones against Poole. It's tipped.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Lavine. Back to Poole. Simons with it, guarded by Durant. Poole outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lavine for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Simons got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lavine. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Massey, the pass to Powell. Pulls up. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist from Powell. Beasley's gotten his second bucket of the game. On the wing, Simons. Here's Lavine for 3. The shot no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Powell. They get it back. Nails the baby hook. Powell's got 13.
Oh, come on now. That's a big-time offensive rebound. The combination of length and explosiveness. Norman Powell, good night.
Now here's Poole. He's got 9. Lavine finds Looney. From downtown. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Lavine. Takes the 3. Simons with it. Poole, the pass to Looney. On the wing, Lavine. Misses the 3. Robbed. On the wing, Lavine. Back to Richards. This one for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
Payton's checked in for Orlando. Mitchell comes in for Jones. Beasley, that's good.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Orlando foul. Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. First
Here's Burks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
And he knocks down the first one.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Over Jones. Jones with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Richards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Durant driving in. Yep, that one's good.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 9.
Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Jones, the pass to Burks. The Bulls with another miss. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Magic. The 3 from Mitchell. Bassey. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
The kick out to Morris. On the wing, Simons. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Simons. He has 7. Burks for 3. The rebound by Payton. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the inside. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Simons penetrating. That shot is off. Good D by Payton. Mitchell, the pass to Beasley.
Well, because he's got pretty good athleticism, Malik Beasley, when he gets to the cup, he's looking to score, folks.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Malik Beasley. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Orlando making some changes. Tice is checked in for Bassie, and Craig subbed in for Kevin Durant. And he sinks the second.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
Jones, the pass to Richards. Now Morris lets it go from deep. The rebound by Beasley.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Uses the glass on the layup. Beasley's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
Pass to Morris. Craig with a steal. Beasley for 3. And they recover it. Payton. Great D that time from Simons. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Bulls out in front, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Lavine is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, let's go.
Good words of praise from Billy Donovan, asking his team to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. We'll see.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
For 3.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Malik Beasley is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Daniel Tice. And it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. Here's Livers. Morris for 3. Tice grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Beasley, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the right side. He takes it in.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Outside Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Forbes. Drills it from deep. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
And looking to shoot as many 3s as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Brissett's checked in for Craig.
O'Shea Brissett.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's Mikhailuk. It's rebounded by Bataze.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Forbes. Here's Bataze. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Mikhailuk. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Livers passes to Morris. It's good.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Here's Livers. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Boy, on the night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Wesley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. You rack up all those frequent flyer miles, Doris, covering games all around the NBA. So do you have a favorite city?
BA, I would start with, it's been an honor to have covered games in all 30 NBA cities. I think what I'm most curious about is expansion. Do we go back to Seattle? Is there a team eventually in Las Vegas? These are exciting cities perhaps on my horizon.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
They get the rebound. Bitadze, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jones. Wesley with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2. Here's Bitadze. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Orlando, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Orlando. Norm Powell comes in for Mikhailuk. Jones hits them both. Here's Wesley. Pass to Livers for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Magic. And this season, new post tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
And he gets it to go.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Wesley, the pass to Forbes. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
And Orlando shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. From 9 feet out, Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Oh, wow!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Beasley. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Well, Malik Beasley at his best when he's assertive to score the basketball, draws the contact in that instance. That's nicely done.
That's good from Beasley. Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, BA, I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can.
A nice shot by Forbes.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Powell right side, driving inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
A nice shot by Forbes.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Tipped away. Jones with the ball. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Pass delivers. The three. Sinks it from distance.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And it's Powell off the drive. That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. Here's Forbes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Forbes has got 12 now in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Forbes, the pass delivers. No good on the three.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Burks goes in. Nice D from Allen.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
For three, Powell. Rebound by the Bulls. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williamson passes to Burks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. Powell's shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Forbes. From behind the arc. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Morris, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Forbes. Mitchell's checked in for Orlando. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Orlando.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach Lavine.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Magic. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Looking to end this cold spell. And a nice layup by Mitchell.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
34 seconds left in the game. Here's Beasley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
That's on Trey Jones.
Fourth team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Line for the Magic.
First free throw is good. Zach Lavine,
Beasley.
he's checked in for Livers.
Taking 2 shots.
Beasley hits them both. Here's Jones. Pass to Morris. On the wing, Lavine. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. 14 feet away. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Morris.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Beasley against Burks. Here's Lavine for 3. That shot missing. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.